Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. Today we are going to be doing a flight, the next flight in the Canadian Capitals Tour series. I did have to redo the previous flight due to that botched landing rate that was in the last video. But I forgot to record the landing. I wanted to re-upload that, but oh well. Did get a nice 200 something landing rate, like 250 or something like that, which is acceptable. So now we are heading out of Victoria, heading up to Edmonton, and should be good. Should be good. Nice short flight. And SayIntentions now has a disable vectoring slash shortcutting setting in the pilot portal. I will not be doing that. I want every opportunity to practice vectors. And it's more realistic anyway, so that's how I feel about that. Get the first officer started.
Approaching runway
Good afternoon, Captain.
21.
We're at a gate. I hate to tell you. That's that is not correct. Oh, and I gotta set up GFM as well. Because now I want to see if we're actually on a runway. I don't think, I mean, I did. Yeah, we're at a gate. I don't know what was that about. What's that about? And no, we are not going to be doing the tests. At least I hope. First officer does not do the test. He's not supposed to anyway. So, okay. You can get viewpoint up and running, so when we have to program the route into the tablet. Matter of fact, I may just do that right now because this is annoying. Come on, let me click the Atlantic flight bag. Bus data. No viewpoints telling me error building UI. Come on. And we got it imported.
Are we ready to program the route?
Yes, we are. Get our ATC from SI while we're at it.
Inner. Density altitude -1600 feet. Military aircraft operations in progress, expect increased radio traffic. Advise on initial contact, you have information November. Victoria International Airport, information November. 1600 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 21, 27, 32. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 900 feet. Solid overcast at 5900 feet. Temperature 4. Dew point 4. Altimeter 3029.
Would you mind checking the SIDS and stars?
Density altitude minus 1600 feet. Military aircraft operations in progress. Expect increased
No clearance frequency here, we gotta go straight to ground. And get our clearance.
I'm going to perform the walk around now.
Yeah, you go do that. We'll get our clearance.
Citation 51 Yankee, contact tower on 119.1.
Tower 119.1, citation 51 Yankee, so long.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Ready for IFR clearance to Edmonton with November.
Clearance on request, stand by. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Victoria International Airport ground, cleared to Edmonton International. Radar vectors WATCOM, then as filed, climb 3000. Expect flight level 39010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.45 squawk 6346. Expect runway 27.
Okay. Clear to Edmonton, radar vectors WATCOM, then as filed, climb and maintain 3000, expect flight level 390 10 minutes after departure, squawk 125, departure on 125.05, squawk 3626, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, read back correct.
Was that the actual squawk code? Let me see. Alright, so now we got that. So we guess we got no SID. Oh yeah, there is no bid for 27. Yeah, there's only one SID, but we weren't cleared to take that, so we'll just, that's that. And let's see, arrival. I really hate First Officer V6 for moving that that view for the flight plan. Because now I gotta go to SimBrief and Yilgs 3 is our arrival. 30 is a runway.
India November X-ray Lima ready to taxi to the active for VFR pattern work.
Taxi to runway 27, India November X-ray Lima.
We have a transition here.
1901, give way to the WestJet 737 on your right.
Doesn't look like it. We don't have lobby or Shuget on our plan for the approach, so that'll be that, I guess. Bring him back.
No issues with the aircraft.
Victoria Ground, Charlie Alpha X-ray 75, request taxi to the Victoria Flying Club.
Charlie Alpha X-ray 75, taxi to general aviation parking at your discretion. Good day.
Any discontinuities you need to worry about? I don't think so. Oh god, we have a flaps 1 departure out of here?
Piper 5931 Yankee at Tower Parking Victoria with the fire clearance to Victoria with Mike.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Piper 5931 Yankee, say again, squawk code.
Victoria Ground, this is Charlie Foxtrot, Papa Alpha Kilo. Park now, engine shutting down, and requesting that you close my VFR flight path.
121 for... Oh, are we in the right profile here? That's crazy. I've never seen that low of a approach speed.
All set for the
Under
checklist,
pre-flight
Captain.
checklist. Come on.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested.
Navigation transfer and display switches.
Norman auto.
Window heat.
On.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Flight instruments.
Set.
Parking brake.
On.
Engine start levers.
Off.
Departure briefing.
Completed.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Yeah, I don't see the I don't radar vector's hut, okay. So that it is there. Interesting, because he said radar vector's hut. But the text here says radar vector's H-U-H. It definitely says... Oh, okay, no, it is okay. I thought it was hut.
Taxiing to Park 83 via
Alrighty, so...
cross runway 32, 10 Alpha.
That's done. Now let's get,
My last transmission. KLM 975.
KLM 1975, please clarify your
the
last
Smart Cars 3 up and
There
running.
might be a misunderstanding.
Charlie Delta Yankee Zulu, ready to taxi. Runway 27, taxi via Sierra, Echo Charlie Delta Yankee Zulu.
Alright, now got that up and running. Let's do get set up for pushback. Yeah, maybe the 600 maybe wasn't such a good idea to take this plane for this on this flight. Maybe the 800 would have been a better one, because I really hope we can take off with a flaps 1 here. Oh yeah, now my
Victor Delta Oscar, ready to taxi. Runway 27, taxi via Sierra, Echo India Victor Delta Oscar.
my 600 is in kg, my kilograms now. So we got about 15,000 pounds or so for this flight. 15 or 13,000, something like that.
Carson 611, contact tower on 119.1. Tower on 119.1, Carson 611.
Victoria Ground, Canada Air, Charlie, Alpha 3, requesting pushback and startup.
Taxi via apron 4, taxi lane Alpha.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, pushback approved, face southeast.
Before start checklist.
Push approved,
Doors.
face southeast.
Closed.
Canada Charlie Alpha 3.
Fuel. 1, 3, 2, 6, 7 pounds.
Okay, with 13,000
1, 3,
pounds.
2,
Okay.
6, 7. Checked.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Windows.
Locked.
Airspeed. 130.
130. Checked.
Heading. 266.
266. Checked.
Yeah,
Altitude.
okay, the short
3,
runway,
0,
so
0,
it's
0.
3,
gotta
0,
be that.
0, 0. Checked.
Takeoff speeds. V1. 1, 2, 2. VR. 1, 2, 3. V2. 1, 3, 0.
1, 2, 2.
Charlie Delta Yankee
1,
contact
2,
tower
3.
119.1.
1, 3, 0. Checked.
Tower, Charlie Delta Yankee
CDU
Zulu.
pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder aileron trim.
Disconnected.
Free and 0.
Ground.
Departure briefing.
Yeah.
Completed.
Anti-collision light.
7.
On.
Yeah. Sierra Echo.
Before start checklist completed.
Information.
Cockpit from
right
ground.
deck to ground. Requesting tug.
Fuel and cargo have been uploaded. Weight and balance checked and confirmed within limits. Please advise when you're ready for pushback.
You are still on apron frequency.
Roger.
Please switch to
We'll
ground
advise
frequency
when ready.
121.9er for further instructions.
Flight deck to ground. Requesting tug.
You are still on apron frequency.
Requesting tug. Do I have to like... Flight deck to ground. Requesting tug for pushback.
Tug on the way for pushback. Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
We're ready for push. Face southeast.
Ground to flight deck. Release parking brake. Tug will push facing southeast.
Parking brake off.
Ground to flight deck. Cleared for engine start in sequence.
Starting engine 2.
Ground speed says... we're not moving. What the hell?
Engine 2 started. Starting engine 1.
Alright, we are moving now.
Engine 1 started. All engines stabilized.
And TFM just said 0 knots, so I hope that means they're about to tell us that it's complete.
Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
All engines stable, you may disconnect.
Alright, we're disconnecting now. Stand by. Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. Have a great flight and see you soon.
Ground, we need to go back to ground. While we do that though, let's get the trim set. Five 2-9. Oof. Oh. .9 do they want? 5.29, okay.
India Echo Echo Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
5.27, that's gonna be about the closest we can probably get it.
Runway 27 taxi via Sierra, Echo India Echo Echo Foxtrot.
Victoria ground, Canada Air, Charlie Alpha 2, ready for taxi. Oh.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Victoria International Airport ground, runway 27 taxi via apron 4 taxi lane, Alpha, hold short of runway 32, then Sierra, Echo.
Roger that, Echo Bravo.
Taxi over to runway 27, Canada Air, Charlie Alpha 3.
Victoria ground, this is 152 Charlie Foxtrot, Echo Bravo Echo. Request you open my VFR flight plan to Boundary Bay, Echo Bravo Echo.
Cessna Echo Bravo Echo. You
Taxi
still have an open
checklist.
flight plan. Please
Generators.
be sure to close that one first
On.
by the new flight button.
Probe heat.
On.
Anti-ice.
Set.
Isolation valve.
Auto.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Rejected takeoff.
Flight control test. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full back. Full forward.
Checked.
Taxi checklist completed.
Right, it's time to pause FSFO. Wait for this.
Go ahead.
Cabin secured for departure. You're clear from us.
Acknowledged.
pause and let's go over the tower. And jump over. Oh, I gotta pop out the MCP because I'm gonna get vectors. Alright. And jump over to runway 27.
Starship 1 Alpha Sierra, contact departure. Air Canada 129er, contact departure.
Contact departure, Air Canada 129, station.
Okay. Yeah, it says we're at 27 at COIJ, but there's no, doesn't say how long it is. That's interesting. That's something new that...
On runway 27. Short runway.
Yeah, I know that. I'm well aware of how short it is. That's flights laps 1. I hope that we can do this with this trip 600. Victoria Tower, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, ready for departure.
Takeoff runway.
Runway
Check.
27.
Flaps.
Set.
Trim.
Set.
Cabin
Canada
crew.
Air Charlie Alpha 3, Victoria International Airport Tower, say again.
Takeoff checklist completed. Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Ready for departure, runway 27. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, hold short of runway 27, Skycatcher 2 mile final.
Holding short, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Charlie Alpha 3, not clear what you said, say again.
Holding short, runway 27, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. There's a plane just waiting right next to me too to take off.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, runway 27, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Hey, you can handle the comms now.
I'll take over the comms now. Let's get ready for departure.
Whew, this is gonna be
Parking brake off.
interesting. With such a short runway.
Thrust set.
Checked.
Speed alive.
Checked.
80 knots.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. For 100 feet.
Contact departure.
Vertical navigation on.
Contact departure. Caution 811.
Autopilot on.
Oh, we did it. We got it.
Acceleration altitude.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, contact departure on 125.45.
Switching to departure on 125.45, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Let's see. Well, let's see what we got. What route do we have to head up to then?
Victoria approach, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Good morning, we're climbing past 2000.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Victoria approach, radar contact. Climb 8,000, turn right, heading 060,
Flaps up.
vectors to Watcom. Then is filed.
There we go.
Flaps up.
Climbing 8,000, right heading 060, vectors to Hush, then is filed. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
After takeoff checklist. Packs.
Set.
Auto brakes.
Off.
Gear.
Off.
Flaps.
Up.
After takeoff checklist completed.
Climbing to 1,600 from 4,000 on the Victoria 5 departure. Climb flight level 210, Carson 811. Carson 811, climb flight level 210. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, direct Watcom, then is filed, please.
Lateral navigation on.
Okay, now where do you want me to climb to? Oh, there was a clearance. I didn't see clearance. What the hell? Well, let me do clearance on ground anyway. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, do you want me to continue to climb?
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, maintain 8,000 feet unless you request a different altitude.
Maintain 8,000 feet unless requesting a different altitude. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Why on earth do you want me to maintain 8,000 for?
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, maintain 8,000 feet, roger.
Maintaining 8,000 feet. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Carson 811, contact Vancouver Center on 124.075. Center on 124.075, Carson 811. Yankee Quebec, expect the ILS Yankee runway 8 left approach into Vancouver.
8 left into Vancouver with the Yankee Quebec ILS.
Well, they usually give me climb out instructions like, I mean, we gotta get back on profile. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, requesting altitude by level 390.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, climb flight level 390.
Climbing flight level 390. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Watch the airspeed.
Yankee Quebec, contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Oh wow, we went over 250 a little bit there on the
Passing 10,000 feet.
now we can
Good morning. Charlie Foxtrot Delta Hotel Tango is...
Looks like the closest spot of interest right now is Stewart Island West Airport. This little airstrip is a favorite among adventurous pilots because of its short, sloped runway and the fact that it's nestled right in the trees. Talk about a real-life game of thread the needle. The airport is privately owned and has been serving the island since the 1960s.
At this time, the use of
Pilots who land here often enjoy exploring Stewart Island's hiking trails and the Turnpoint Lighthouse, which dates back to 1893. And here's something. The island doesn't have any cars, so visitors usually get around by foot or bicycle.
X-ray radar contact VFR Alpha. Climb 7,000 Kilo Zulu Romeo X-ray.
Oh nice, we're really climbing up. It's a nice rocket climbing right here.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, contact Vancouver approach on 132.3. Victoria International arrival, Skyhawk 686 here, upon the request vectors for runway approach.
Switching to Vancouver approach on 132.3. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Vancouver approach. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Good morning. Climbing through 15,000 for flight level 390.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Vancouver approach, climb flight level 390, Point Roberts altimeter 3029er.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
Well, we just
Flight
switched to
level
standard, so...
390, Point Roberts altimeter 3029er, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Charlie Alpha 3, contact Vancouver Center on 124.075.
Contacting Vancouver Center on 124.075. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Vancouver Center, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, good morning, climbing from flight level 240 to flight level 390.
Air Charlie Alpha 3, Vancouver Center, good morning.
Number 624 Delta Whiskey is with you at 4,000.
November 624 Delta, Whiskey, Vancouver Center, roger, say your request or intentions.
Westbound light, and then we'll turn around and head back to...
At our 2 o'clock, about 11 miles out, you can spot Castle Fun Park. This place has been a local favorite since it opened in 1989, and it's packed with everything from mini golf to go-karts. Basically, it's where grown-ups remember their childhood and kids try to win enough tickets for a plastic spider ring. The park has survived floods, fires, and even the occasional rogue golf ball. It's especially fun to see from the air at night when all the lights are on, like a little neon oasis in the middle of the Fraser Valley.
An interesting way to phrase a generic amusement park.
Seattle Center on 134.905.
Contacting Seattle Center on 134.905. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Seattle Center, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, good morning, currently at flight level 270, climbing to flight level 390.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Seattle Center, identified, good morning.
Yeah, now we're approaching normal climb rates.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Seattle Center, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
Yeah, Vancouver. I'm probably staying on Canada Centers for a while
Canada
now.
Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Almost up the cruise now anyways.
Vancouver Center, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Good morning, climbing to flight level 330, aiming for flight level 390.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Vancouver Center identified. Good morning.
WestJet 338 climb and maintain flight level 200. 200, WestJet 338. WestJet 338 climb and maintain flight level 250. 250, WestJet 338.
Since there aren't any specific points of interest popping up right now, let's talk about the closest airport, Hope Airport, also known as FBRD Regional Airport. This little airfield has been around since World War II, when it was built as a relief landing field for military training flights. Today, it's a favorite spot for glider pilots because of the fantastic mountain thermals in the area. If you've ever wanted to soar like an eagle, this is the place. The airport has also made a few appearances in movies, including the original Rambo: First Blood. Sylvester Stallone probably didn't stop for a snack at the terminal, though.
Alright, about to approach cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, the plane has leveled off at its designated altitude. We're not anticipating any issues and hope to arrive on time. However, if something unexpected pops up, we'll be sure to let you know. Welcome aboard.
Uh, 600 sounds so good with that buzzsaw going down for crew leveling off.
Nomadic 208, can we cancel IFR, please?
Nomadic 208, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Thank you, goodbye, Nomadic 208.
Guys, you know the drill. I will be back, and we'll pause the video now and come back in about 35 minutes in real time to begin our descent. It's a pretty short cruise this time, but I will be back at top of descent. Hey everybody, we are back. We just had to start confirming. We just passed our descent, and I gotta put an altitude in for descent, so let's put in an altitude of
Edmonton Center,
Bonanza
6,000.
3518 extra, ready to copy our IFR clearance to Edmonton. I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Alright, so
TBM 13 kilo, contact Vancouver Center on 134.55.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've started our initial descent and plan to arrive at the gate in 25 to 30 minutes. We've enjoyed having you on board today.
at about
and hope you'll choose to fly
600
with us again
pounds
in the near
of
future.
fuel.
We'll have you on the ground shortly.
I
Since
forgot
there
to
aren't any
actually
specific points of interest showing up right now,
remove
let's
taxi
talk about the closest
fuel
city,
from,
Whitecourt, Alberta. Whitecourt is known as the snowmobile capital of Alberta, so if you ever get tired of flying, you can always switch to zooming around on the snow. The town was established in the early 1900s as a railway stop and quickly became a hub for forestry and oil. The Athabasca and McLeod rivers meet here, making it a scenic spot for fishing and canoeing.
Nice smooth descent we got going on here. Well, negative 2,022 feet a minute. I mean, not that smooth, I guess, but I mean, hey, I had 53 miles to get down to 27,000 feet, and we're almost there. "25 miles. We'll be there in a marathon." Oh, 19,000 or below, okay. Well, now we just crossed 25 or 27,000, so now it's 19,000 or below. And we do have a vector on this flight, so, you know, a vector to the approach, depending on if we get a runway change or not, and then, which we'll get in a couple minutes. Oh wow, and look at that, it is -1 Celsius. And that's the exact temperature that I have for the performance, too.
Edmonton Center, Sierra Echo India Kilo Foxtrot 10,300 feet.
Sierra Echo India Kilo Foxtrot, Edmonton Center, roger. Sierra Kilo Foxtrot, contact Edmonton Center on 132.85.
3085 for Sierra Kilo Foxtrot.
Since there aren't any specific points of interest showing up right now, let's talk about the closest city, Drayton Valley, Alberta. This town sprang up in the 1950s during Alberta's oil boom. Imagine a place where the population doubled almost overnight because everyone wanted a piece of the black gold. Drayton Valley sits right by the North Saskatchewan River, which has been a travel route for Indigenous peoples and fur traders for centuries. Today, the town is surrounded by forests and farmland, making it a great spot for outdoor adventures like hiking and fishing.
Okay, so I think I know what transition we may get. The oost. I saw it when I was putting in the programming it earlier. But you need to see if the runway changes first.
Transition altitude.
Sit.
Should be going over to Alberta approach in any minute. Alright, so there's the VOR for ILS for runway 30, but we don't know, it might change. And we should be handed over to Alberta approach at any minute. We're at 16,000.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, contact Edmonton approach on 120.5.
Or Edmonton, not Alberta. Well, Alberta, we're in Alberta, but
Approach on
Edmonton.
120.5. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Edmonton approach, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Good afternoon. We're descending to 15,000.
Now one is glass open localized already.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Edmonton approach identified. Good afternoon, Edmonton altimeter 2980. Expect the ILS runway 30 approach into Edmonton.
Alright, we got it. We got the,
Altimeter 2980, expecting the ILS runway 30 approach. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
oh, they didn't give me a transition though. Interesting. Stupid is our transition, but I didn't put that in, so it's gonna go straight.
Since there aren't any specific points of interest showing up right now, let's talk about the closest city, Drayton Valley, Alberta. This town sprang up in the 1950s during Alberta's oil boom. Imagine a place where the population doubled almost overnight because everyone wanted a piece of the black gold. Drayton Valley sits right by the North Saskatchewan River, which has been a travel route for Indigenous peoples and fur traders for centuries. Today, the town is surrounded by forests and farmland, making it a great spot for outdoor adventures like hiking and fishing.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
Sit.
Approach checklist completed.
At this time, please ensure that all larger electronic
we're not
devices
quite
are switched off
10,000
and
yet,
secured
but
for landing.
yeah,
We'll be on
yeah.
the ground soon.
Passing 10,000 feet.
I mean, so we could turn approach mode on right now, but we gonna get vectored. So.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, turn right, heading 145 vectors for the ILS runway 30 approach.
Right turn heading 145 for vectors to the ILS runway 30 approach. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Heading select on.
ILS 12 until established on the localizer, west at XM5.
We need
Turn left, heading 275.
145.
WestJet X-ray 75. Contact Edmonton Tower on 118.3.
Go ahead.
Cabin prepared for arrival. No irregularities to report.
Acknowledged.
What do we need here?
Approach mode.
Approach mode on.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, turn left, heading 020. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, 11 miles from Jevon. Turn left, heading 330, descend altitude 5,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 approach.
Left heading 020, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Heavy climbing 6,000.
Left heading 330, descend altitude 5,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 approach. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
$2,500.
Gear down. Watch the airspeed.
Damn, I gotta. Wow, that was horrible vectoring.
Abbott 929er, contact Edmonton Tower on 118.3.
Lateral navigation on.
Whoa, what the fuck's going on with the speed here? Fuck. I didn't put that in there, what the fuck? Oh, that's gonna do a number on my damn score. Oh.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5. Flaps 5. Flaps 15. Flaps 15.
I'm gonna... see if I can have him do the approach stuff again.
Abbott 902, contact Edmonton Center on 132.85. 32.85, Abbott 902 heavy. 6000, Fremont heading 255, Abbott 903 heavy.
Descent checklist.
Abbott 903
Pressurization.
heavy, proceed direct, Javon. Descend altitude 5,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS
Auto
runway
brakes.
30 approach. Speed below 190
Landing
knots
data.
until established.
VREF. 121. Minimums. 200.
121. 200. Checked.
Descent checklist completed.
Oh, I'm getting there. There, now we're... don't know how on earth that happened where I went direct and it fucked up the whole approach. Am I too low for the damn localizer now?
Climbing 67. Avid 928 Heavy, Edmonton departure, radar contact. Cleared direct Andy, climb flight level 220.
Clear direct Andy, climb flight level 220, Avid 928 Heavy.
Avid 928, climb flight level 270.
Like you got the fix, but we no longer have a localizer or $190 or below, 5,000 or above. So we're at 5,000, we're at 180, 170.
Departure Gulf Quebec Bravo Romeo 2000 for 4,000. Bravo Romeo, radar contact, altitude restrictions canceled, maintain VFR.
Alright, so we're getting close to where we're at 3.0.
Radar contact, climate maintain 7,000. 7,000, Johnny November Oscar Kilo.
Glide slope alive.
Oh, so is approach mode on, or do I have to turn it on? Can't remember if it turned, I think it turned off.
Approach mode on.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, contact Edmonton Tower on 118.3.
Switching to Edmonton Tower on 118.3, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Edmonton Tower, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, good afternoon. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 30.
Not quite yet. There it goes. There's a localizer anyway.
Tower, roger.
West at X-ray 75, contact departure on 133.65.
133.65, West at XL5.
Alright, there it goes. There goes the glide slope.
Check the flaps.
Edmonton Tower, runway 12, wind 265 at Niner.
Flaps
Clear for
30.
takeoff.
Glide slope captured. Flaps 30.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 1260.
Glide slope captured, alright.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Gear.
Checked.
Flaps.
Set.
Landing checklist completed.
Alright, there we go.
Autopilot 2 on.
Alright, we should be good now. That was, unexpected with the approach, you know, like I didn't do that yesterday with the vector, and I went direct, it messed up my the whole thing.
Going to 13365 from Western X75. Western X-ray 75, welcome to Edmonton. Contact ground on 121.7. Contact ground on 121.7, Western X75. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, Edmonton Tower, winds 190 at 6. Runway 30, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 30. Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
Damn, that's a bit,
300.
Minimums.
100. 50. 30. 20.
Avid 904, contact departure.
10.
Watch the airspeed.
oh man, I think that was a bit of a floaty, there wasn't it?
Auto brakes.
Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3, welcome to Edmonton. Contact ground on 121.7.
Switching to ground on 121.7, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3. Edmonton ground, Canada
we
Air
stopped
Charlie Alpha
off
3,
of the
clear
runway
the runway. Good
somewhere, so.
afternoon. We're ready to taxi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. On behalf of our captain and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We hope you enjoyed your flight and have a wonderful
Charlie
stay.
Alpha 3, Edmonton ground, taxi to terminal gate 76 via Alpha 2, Alpha Alpha Charlie. Good day.
Gate 76.
Terminal gate 76 via Alpha 2, Alpha Alpha Charlie, Canada Air Charlie Alpha 3.
But yeah, when I went and did that vector, And then when I had to go direct, well, when I was supposed to go to a heading, but couldn't get on that back on, so I just thought, yeah, I don't know. But at least I got landed. I was like 25 miles away from where, like, Jeevan, where I was supposed to be. So yeah, that.
Avid 928 Heavy, ready for pushback and engine start.
Avid 928 Edmonton ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Avid 928 Heavy,
Alright, now we're
56, ready for pushback and engine start.
gates. I guess 66 is the closest to 76, so there is no 76 here. Oh no, there is, it's the parking position though.
Air Canada 241, runway 30, taxi via Alpha Echo Alpha.
Parking brake on.
Runway 30, taxi via Alpha Echo Alpha, Air Canada 241. Charlie India Papa Lima, ready to taxi to the active for VFR pattern work. Charlie India Papa Lima, taxi to runway 30 at your discretion.
Taxi to runway 30, Charlie India Papa Lima.
Information, your estimation Romeo is currently clear to yellow 9 after departure flight radar vector to move 2, then it's flying, departure runway 20, initial climb 5,000, departure on 133.65, walk 6363.
Echo Papa Alpha, read back correct.
Alright, well, let's take a look at my landing rate on smart cars. That's what counts.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps.
Off.
Probe heat.
Off.
Hydraulic panel.
Sit.
Flaps.
Up.
Parking brake.
On.
Engine start levers.
Off.
4,800 some
Weather
pounds
radar.
of fuel remaining. 292, not bad.
Off.
Shutdown checklist completed.
14 minutes late now, I'm not too bothered about that. Submit.
Go ahead.
Deboarding operations are complete.
Copy.
Here at Pablo Canta Air Virtual, good stuff.
You as well, Avid 951 Heavy.
Avid 951.
Alright, everybody, that was that flight. Besides approach, like I said, we had good vectors in the last one. This one, like, I don't understand what went wrong there. We were 25 miles out, but not 80 or 90 miles out like some other flyers have indicated before. You know, so you know, that's the thing. But we got landed. The tour continues, and it was auto accepted. So I will see you guys in the next video for the next this next tour flight, or possibly a long haul stream for either the 777 tour and on this airline, or continuing the world tour on Walker Air. So that's what I plan on doing next.
Runway 30, taxi
See you then.
Alpha Golf X-ray Tango November.